Crimes of the Christmas Pudding is at Lichfield Garrick right the way through until the 5th of January. I have Steve Rossens and Jill Myers. Hello!
Good morning, afternoon. Where are we?
It's the internet,
Sunday.
so who knows what time it is. So yeah, we're here chatting on a Sunday afternoon, and you guys are preparing yourself to be on stage in the studio down here. And the Crimes of have been a new old friend's favourite down here at the Garrick for some time now, and I've been to 2 of them and loved every minute of it. Excellent. I'm looking forward to this one, which I get to see a little bit later on today. So what can or can't you tell me, Jill? Start off with you.
Well, what you can expect is what you've seen in previous years, and I think a lot of the audience is coming back now and coming to follow up previous visits, is more of the silliness, the fun, but also a nice sort of Agatha Christie story.
Yeah, you get a whole feel of that Agatha Christie style, but with more laughs than she probably put into her novels.
I think a little bit more comedy than.
And that's sort of the first draft, and they got taken out by the editor. That could be the way it worked.
Maybe that's what it was.
Let's think of it that way, because I mean, Agatha, she comes across as someone who's jolly good fun, really.
Yeah, I think so.
And tell us a bit about your character.
Well, I'm playing Artemis Aranay. So The Crimes of the Christmas Pudding is actually based on a short story, which was a Poirot story.
Uh-huh.
So they just twisted it around, brought a little bit of feminism possibly into it, and now we have a female detective from Belgium.
Well, that sounds good to me.
And she is brought in to investigate the loss of a certain prince's platinum and pearl ring.
Okay, so now the way you looked across at Steve then, he may be involved in some way. So Steve, tell us a bit about your part of the show.
So, as Jill alluded to, I play the Russian Prince Milanov, whose ring has been stolen at the start of the play, but that's not my only involvement. It wouldn't be a New Old Friends show if I was just playing the one character.
You have to work really hard, that's what it is.
I mean, Jill gets the sort of easy job because she only plays just the one.
Where's the Poirot role? Did you get a moustache?
You may see a moustache at some point.
Right,
yes.
okay. So we again, something we can't say too much about without spoiling it. It's such hard work talking about one of these shows. Okay, carry on. Where were you?
So as well as Prince Milanov, I'm also playing Herr Schmidt, who is the German chef at the Laude Manor, which is where the mystery takes place and where the most of the play takes place. And as well as that, I'm also playing Lord Laude, who's the sort of man of the house, the sort of patriarchal figure. I'm also playing his son, Oliver.
Well, at least there'll be a family resemblance there, so that'll be good.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, it helps, doesn't it? I mean, I'm not sure if with the wig I still look quite at the same, but and then I also play. Who's my other character? Jerry Watts.
As long as you remember the lines when you get there, it's not so much of a problem. Everyone else has to remember your name.
Yeah. So So I also play Jerry Watt, who's the one of the neighbours from 100 acres down the road, who's a sort of new money, slightly dodgy Cockney geezer. And that's predominantly it. There may be a couple of other little bits and pieces that I do. There might be some animals involved, some inanimate objects, that sort of thing.
So an array of accents and all sorts of, and all this for a Wolverhampton lad as well. So.
I know, right? Yeah, I cover all the bases. I've come a long way.
Yeah, that's the way we like it. So again, Jill, it must be great fun being part of any one of these shows. And I mean, New Old Friends is a great company to be working with, isn't it?
It's a lovely company to work for. This is my second show for them. This is the first time I've done a Christmas show in here. But it does have a great following, especially here in Lichfield. And as Steve was explaining, there's 4 of us in the show. I get the easy part. I'm sort of the straight woman in one frock. Everyone else, I hate to think how many different costume changes you guys have.
Oh, I haven't counted yet.
And at the same time, they've got costume changes. They're changing the set because the set is moving around. It's very... visual and fluid, the set, so it's busy, so they're absolutely buckets of sweat and I just have to talk basically.
But you got to deliver the lines the way you deliver them, and that's going to be amazing, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say, I mean, I was sort of joking when I said that Jill had the easy job. We're always backstage kind of scrambling in and out of costumes going, we don't envy Jill at all because she has to, her role is to kind of drive the story.
You've got to carry it. This is all on your shoulders.
Basically doesn't
now
stop.
you're putting the pressure on
absolutely.
me.
Jill basically doesn't stop talking for about 2 hours, so it's an unenviable task.
Well, as you talked about the set there, I mean, the set is always part of the show. more than just being a backdrop, isn't it, when it's New Old Friends?
Absolutely. It's all got to do something. I mean, not giving too much away, but we have sort of two journeys, one being Artemisa René on the way to Lord Lauday's manor. So she has all sorts of different ways of getting there, modes of transport, which the set will become.
So that's one thing to look out for. And so all this is going to be around telling a great mystery tale too, with giggles. So I don't think this is something that anyone should miss out on, is it?
Absolutely not.
Come along and see it. LichfieldGarrick.com is the website, or give the box office a call on 01543 412 121. It is a Christmas must-see, and it's great. It's kind of a bit like Panto purely for adults because there is that much comedy in it, but still you've got a serious story to kind of work with as well.
Absolutely. You've got the Agatha Christie story, you've got adult content, not too naughty, just seaside comedy, seaside postcards, with a bit of a good story and lots of belly laughs.
Well, it is going to be an absolute treat based on what I've seen before. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the show. Steve and Jill, thank you for having a chat with us.
Pleasure.
Thanks very much.